A 47-year-old man is recovering tonight after being shot while trying to prevent violence in Stockton.
That's right. Tonight we are hearing from city leaders and from people who know the victim, who's identified as a worker in the city's Office of Violence Prevention.
ABC 10's Gabriel Porras is live now with more on this disturbing case.
Yeah, Chris and Laura, the investigation is still active. The sudden violence is still fresh, almost unbelievable. Officers here at Stockton PD now urgently trying to find the person who did this, and city leaders tell me they want to see a change. On the streets of Stockton, in a job where the danger is real, it has never come as close as this.
Yesterday, a peacekeeper was involved in a shooting.
For the first time since Stockton's Office of Violence Prevention launched, a worker trying to keep the peace was met with absolute terror. Wednesday, police say, in the 1300th block of Buren Street, in broad daylight.
A vehicle with the suspect in it drove up to that area in that 1300 block, and then from that vehicle fired at the victim, striking that victim.
The gunman gone before officers arrived.
They assessed that injury and were able to apply a tourniquet to that leg injury, and then medical response transported that individual to an area hospital.
He was visiting a client of his, and he was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
The shooting shaking City Hall. Brando Villapudua represents the neighborhood on the city council.
It hurts. I don't matter who it is. For someone to go through that, it's painful. As a council member, that is the last thing that I want to hear.
In a statement, Stockton's vice mayor called for change, writing in part, quote, "We cannot continue reacting to violence after it occurs when we have the opportunity to strengthen prevention and enhance police visibility before tragedy strikes."
You always want to be critical and say, like, what is our practice? What are our protocols? And do we need to pivot? Do we need to make adjustments? And so we're currently doing that. And if it is appropriate to make some adjustments, we absolutely will be doing that.
11:45 a.m., pretty brazen to shoot at somebody in the broad daylight.
Police are trying to find out why someone would do this.
If you may have saw something, a direction of where a vehicle may have been speeding off in that area at that time, any information is helpful for our investigators.
How do you help the individuals that are involved in violence or victims of violence? The Office of Violence Prevention, who employs the peacekeepers, they do just that. They build those relationships.
The city's peacekeepers now helping one of their own.
We will connect our employee with appropriate resources to help him process what happened. So not only does he come back, physically well, but also mentally well.
I'm told that the peacekeeper injured is doing okay. He was expected to be released from the hospital as early as this evening. It was a non-life-threatening injury. And as you heard from the Office of Violence Prevention Director there, the victim at this point is still planning to return to work to keep on preventing violence. Live in Stockton, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
Glad to hear he's making a recovery, but still very scary, Gabriel. We do want to point out that anyone with information is asked to call Stockton Police or Stockton Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous. Gabriel Porras, thank you.